Okay, so we're going to be teaching my mum how to paint some miniatures, because though she's done a lot of arty crafty bits, she's never really done miniature painting. Tiny things like these with a lot of detail on them. So we're going to be explaining to her the different types of paints and the process of which I myself use to paint.
Sounds good.
Yeah. We are doing some tasty looking Warhammer Age of Sigmar Gryph-hounds. And we've each chosen a different one. Mine has adorable little thingy. Yours is chasing this dude. Yeah, so
what we're doing? We're just painting it, are we?
Yeah, you're priming it, so you don't want any
start with his bollocks,
specific colours. You just want to colour him.
I'm just painting him white, yeah?
Did you start with a layer or a base?
What?
Above it, it will say layer or base, like this one.
I just picked the white one.
Oh, you did that one. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Now you're confused. I just literally grabbed it out of yours.
Oh. I didn't know whether you'd opened it.
Would you like my glasses?
Oh, I left mine at home. See, now I can blame the fact that I do really badly on this one, on the fact that I have no glasses.
No, it's just your shit.
Oh. Spread your paint out as much as you can, pretty much.
I always do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know me. I'm a tight ass.
Me too. That's why I'm telling you to do it.
I taught you well.
No. Don't use too much paint.
Exactly. You got to buy more paint.
Yeah. Right.
Got a lot of crevices, this fella, hasn't he? What's going on? Dog's attacking himself. That just feels wrong painting his butthole.
Try painting a man's crotch. I was doing that yesterday, it was very emasculating.
Hello. Fred has entered the chat.
He gets jealous when I'm painting.
Okay, so what do I do when I've painted half of him and I still need to paint? Look how much neater mine is.
Yeah, because I'm quick brushing mine. This isn't going to be the final coat. You can see the fading on yours, whereas mine's a bit less faded because I've gone over him a couple of times already. I'm roughing him up because it's the best way.
What are you roughing him up for?
It's me wrong.
You thug.
No.
Every time I think I've got it all, there's like another crevice.
I know, I keep spotting it and it's really annoying. I cut the butthole's the last bit, I paint the first bit you paint.
I like to get the arseholes out of the way.
I don't even think about the arseholes till I'm done.
I've had that much more experience with arseholes than you do.
That's alright, I'm just focused.
I'm going to put him over here,
Yeah.
so he's drying.
So what we'll do is, now I've got to wait for him to dry. I quickly dry brushed over the top of it. I had no paint left, so I was collecting the rest of the paint, spreading it evenly. So he's going to take a bit longer to dry, but less of a pain in the ass to finish the final coat on, because again he's going to be a bit smoother. So we don't want too rough of a start on him. We want him to be quite soft and smooth, because then we can go either way. We can make him a bit rougher and have some edges and stuff, or we can just like keep him as is and kind of see how it goes, but you'd get a rougher finish. So
okay, what am I doing?
so
You can't just start
I'm
painting.
starting to show you.
What colour do I need first?
Right, what colour are you going with for your base? Are you going sandy?
No, sandy. Sandy
rocky?
desert.
Right, okay, so you'll want a darker one first, because you'll want to do lighter tone on the top. If you're gonna want to dry brush yours, because you're going to want to make it look sandy. I've done the easy way. You've actually made yours harder. But you'll go with...
Story of my life.
You'll go with Zandri dust, I think, as a base for your sandy desert.
Okay, which brush am I using?
Big
Same one?
Yep,
Okay.
big one. Again, this is for large detail and like I need to water that. But right, so you've got your Zandri dust. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to go all the way around. So if I were you, I'd start on the top, so I'd hold him like this, corners at the end, and I'd just go over him over the top for one layer, and then when that dries, when it dries only, because if not you're going to ruin the sculpture.
So why wouldn't you do the sides first and then hold it underneath to do the top?
You can do it that way if you want. This is how I do it, because I can get more detail. I like to dab to give it a bit more of a realistic feel. But yeah, so you can
Carry on. I'm going to make myself a little handle.
Oh, okay.
So I can do the whole thing.
So yours isn't going to be like layered unless you want it to be layered. Yours isn't going to be layered unless you want it to.
Why not that? Do the same as yours.
No.
Just
I'm showing you quickly, right?
Okay, let's go.
So what I'll do is I'll base coat this first on the top.
I can't see you.
It's quite simple. You just grab your colour.
Brush it, yeah, we're just going to get it on there.
Lightly brush it on.
Yeah. Let's crack on. Let's do it.
Hopefully it won't fade the colour, but it might, which means you might just have to go for a second run. I normally go for a second run just to be safe. I'm thinking of dry brushing the top to give it a darker look because it's too light. I went with the wrong colour. I should have gone with Elysian Green. I went with Ogden Camo thinking it was darker. So I have no idea what I'm painting half the time. Right, so I've obviously covered my bit first, so I'm going to do a side layer, which is a different style.
What do I do with this?
So what you're going to do is, have you shook it so you've got the paint on top?
I don't know.
Close it and shake. You always got to shake it. Yeah, they are.
Is that right?
Yeah. Like this. Stop. Pop. And then you look at the paint. If the paint looks normal, yeah, you've probably got way too much on there now. Yeah.
Okay.
Give it a second. Let it peel it up. No. Peel it up like that. You want it posted up like that because it will still drip in, but you've got easier access to it. Now. You're not going to be using that brush. I'm using this brush, but
what brush am I using?
you're using the big brush
Oh,
still because you're going over. Right now, what I want you to do is lightly get a little amount on there, tiny dab on the bottom. Get it all over the bottom of the paintbrush, and then kind of like pull it away, like scrape it off of the side. Yeah, scrape it off the side. Perfect. Now, just lay it on top.
All over?
Yeah. Gently, but layer it on the top. Not that gently. No. You kind of don't want to fully cover it, but you want it to be a prominent colour that's blended.
To go in different directions is good, yeah?
Yeah. So while you get on with that, I'm going to start painting the detail on my side. Then I'm going to have to top it over with a blend like yours, but mine's going to be very similar colour.
What are you doing for your base then? Because I'm doing a sandy rock.
I'm doing like a grassy kind of meadow, which I think would go quite well with my character's style. As you can see, like I'm literally just smacking the paintbrush into the bottom to kind of create like a bit of rippling. It's not going to be perfectly even, but we don't want it to be even because it's like dirt and grass, you know. Like you can't see it very well from there, but you kind of see that it's starting to colour in where the dirt is going to be prominent. So when that dries, I'm going to have to relayer it, but that's already come out quite nice.
It looks like a Minecraft block.
Yeah, yeah. Can't get it.
Right. Is that alright?
Yeah, so now you want to go with your red. You want to do the same kind of thing on the top of it.
Okay.
But until you cannot really see any fading anymore, you want it to be a whole different colour. You don't want to see any parts of white, any light bits. You want it to be a very nice mix of the two.
Yeah.
And if you want to keep
Would it
going
be
over
better
it
to
in the
use
same
this
two colours,
brush for that one though? Because I want to do dry brushing, don't I?
you want to dry brush after you've done that one because that's like a split layer. So that layer is going to be the same kind of layer.
Okay, so I'm doing red, this one red, and the same as I just did
The
with
exact
the orange.
same way you did it the orange.
And this one is a
corn red. So it's quite a dark red. I used it on the cloak of my last character I built, the Stormcast Eternal Trooper dude.
I'm trying not to make it look like I'm wanking something. I just end up looking a bit weird.
Well, I mean, you're making direct eye contact with the camera while you're doing it. So, what we're now going to start doing is obviously him, the actual Gryph-hound himself. I'm just quickly tidying up this brush because we don't want to detail
Gary.
We don't want to detail Gary too much at the start.
Gary the Gryph-hound.
We just want to get our bases in.
Okay.
So, for example, I want to do...
Flat brush, yeah?
Yeah. I want to do a... I was thinking of Dawnstone, but I want something a bit more... Here we are. No, not that one. It was Stormvend Fair I wanted. Where is it?
It's 5 minutes later.
There it is. Found it. Storm Venom first, so I'm going to
What one do I need?
pick your one that you want to start on.
Well, I don't know what colour I need.
Well, what style are you going?
With an orangey, but not orangey, kind of beigey
so
orangey.
You pick an area.
Bit red on
like,
it.
for example, his skin, I'm going to do as a darkish grey with. I'm going to dry brush it later on to give it a nice touch.
Shut up.
But right now, I'm just going to go over the skin.
So just like the colour I want him to be is the colour
you
I'm
want to
painting.
fully cover this one. So you're not giving it a light tap.
So I'm going with like something like maybe... Hang on, like this one? I like this one.
Yeah, if you want to give him a sandy look. Yeah. Because you've got to remember, these will be like his primary look.
Xandri dust?
Xandri dust, yeah.
Xandri dust.
So I'm only doing this bit grey, which it won't be grey in the end, but I'm going to blend it halfway through the tail. So I'm just going to cover the whole thing for now, and then detail it later.
I can't, every time.
What?
So, I've got to try not to get it on the front bit, so why am I using such a big brush?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm trying not to get it on anything.
Oh, it doesn't matter where you get it, that's the point. It's like, you just want to get the colour on that section. If you go over a bit, it doesn't matter because you'll be going back over it in a little while anyway. So, like, what I'm doing is I'm just trying...
Painting his arsehole again.
What?
Just always painting his arsehole.
Yeah. What I'm trying to do is just get the bits I want that colour painted, but I'll be painting over other sections in a minute anyway. So if I get purple in... if I get grey in my white section, I can just paint over it with white. And then if I get more white in that grey section, I'll paint his arsehole as well now. Then I can just go over it again and again. And it's all about just repetition with
Just go backwards and forwards until you get it right, innit?
Yeah. It's pretty much just keep going.
He's junkless. Gary's junkless.
Gary can't have kids.
Poor Gary. He's a eunuch. Feels.
Now what you're going to want to do after the original coat though is grab a smaller brush or grab a dry brush and just...
My chair keeps spinning itself around, it's really annoying.
So why
I've got one over here.
Oh no. I didn't wash my paintbrush properly. I'll take that quickly.
No, that's the dry brushing brush, you muppet.
Yeah, and it's just paint. So what I'm doing is taking that paint off.
It's just paint, man, it's not that deep. How's that? Show it to the peeps. Is that right? Yeah.
So what you can do is I'll probably go on with the second bit while you wait. And just when he dries, go back over him with the same colour. Okay. Again, lightly. You're not going to want to slather much on that one.
No, I'm always nice and light, thin layers, all that jobbies. So now I want to do his head more of a reddy colour.
Yeah.
I feel like this brush is way too big, Michael. Just...
Well, if you want to go to a smaller brush, you can, yeah. Switch to a smaller one if you want.
It's just...
So I'm doing this because it's quicker.
Seems massive.
It's a big brush. I'm compensating for something.
So, I want his head to be kind of red, but not like, I don't want the base to be like, red! You know.
We'll go with the corn red then, because it's quite dark. And then maybe blend it up with a bit of a fisting later on. Maybe you've got different ones for different colours.
Really? I lost him. Just blend it in.
Alzheimer's gets to you after a while.
So, now what do I do with him? Look, he's got...
What are you doing? Do you want to paint his harness on?
Yeah, probably. What colour should I do?
I don't know. What do you want to do his harness colour as?
Alright.
There's metal or wood. You can metal or leather. You kind of got
Gold, maybe? What do you reckon?
You can do gold. Yeah.
Gold would look... Oh. Fail.
I'm
just staring down the arsehole of this thing. Like, I'm trying to paint it and I just keep like looking at his hands.
God damn it.
This is not normal. Be sitting here on a Sunday evening.
Looking at a small creature's arsehole.
Painting genitalia.
Yeah. Are you going to paint him from genitalia or are you just going to leave as a unit?
Back to the genitalia and you're painting again. How did we end up back here? Why have you painted his helmet before you've painted the other bit?
Because I'm weird on how I do things.
That seems really backwards to me. Like, surely you would paint the...
No.
the head and then paint the helmet on
I have a
top?
method to my madness.
No, you have madness to your method.
No, because I need to know where the metal is. So if I pre-paint it now, then I'll be able to figure out where the... Because look, if you look at the helmet, there's hair underneath. So I'm going to have to detail to paint the hair, and then I'm going to have to detail to paint the feathers underneath the hair. So I've still got a lot to do, but I'm finalising that as the top starting bit, so I can do the hair and then I'll work down. But I'm going to do the collar as well, so I'm kind of a middle ground, you know what I mean?
Look at his neck.
That is pretty cool. You look like he's been stabbed in the neck.
It does.
Did you kill him?
I did. Obviously I'm not done.
Something else there.
Okay then, I'm going to try and paint some flames on the tail.
And I'm still finishing up the necklace.
Tail. I've got a long hairy bit on the end.
That's what she said.
Can you see it? I've got a long hairy bit on the end. How do I get rid of it? Where's the clippers?
And now you learn how to clip stuff.
3 hours later. Well, we just got back from the A&E.
No, that'd be my clipping. Wouldn't be yours.
Keep squeezing him really hard and then realising I'm squeezing him really hard and being like, no, you mustn't squeeze him really hard, he might break.
Gentle.
He might break. I don't want to break him.
I don't remember which one I used for his neck.
I don't know how to paint fire. Is it looking alright?
It's a bit wet.
What? That's because I just painted it.
Oh. Yeah, it looks fine.
It looks a bit wet.
You want like a yellow, orangey, tiny dash of red on the top.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you're doing quite well. Try and mix in a couple more oranges in the mids.
I'm going to. I was going to do a darker orange.
Yeah, that's genius.
I'm a genius.
What was that?
It's the kids along. Crazy Gryph-hound.
Still screaming. Ah! Help me!
What was I doing?
I don't know, what were you doing?
I don't know. You're supposed to be telling me. Where's
That's
the
the
dark
thing, you kind of freestyle as you go.
So I'm just freestyling painting in here, and then we're going to do all the shading and stuff.
Yeah.
And like,
paint the bits how you want
Yep.
them to look. Use whatever colours you want to use and kind of blend him in. And then when you're finished...
the colours.
Yeah. Right, what am I doing now?
Slurp really, really loudly.
Yeah, I do. Normally I drink through straws, and I was weird drinking normally. I drink out of a Stanley cup the size of my arm. I don't want to change much. I'm sitting down. I'm comfy. Hold up.
Oh no! I fell.